Yo, G-Chan is in his house, aka it's me, Liquid. Hello. That was really loud. I'm sorry. Please forgive me, but I had to. That was absolutely hilarious. I have no regrets whatsoever by doing that. Anyway, hello and welcome to episode, I lost count, 9, I think, of SC2VN in like a week and a half, 2 weeks. So yeah, we haven't been doing the best at keeping up with the daily schedule. Something's been going down with me. Look, I'm having a tough time, alright? If that's not okay with you, then eat a peach pit. I don't know. I'm bad with that. Please don't hurt me. Please don't leave. Anyway, it dawns on me that I was supposed to play stun in a few practice games last night. Whoops. Probably not a great move to blow off the player I just recruited. Breakfast this morning is cold as usual, at least since I took a chance on some street food. It was actually pretty good, and I ended up sick for a few days. I've stuck with cereal in the morning since then. I hope everything is working out on Jet's end. Good management and even a single sponsor will take us a long way. Hey, any companies out there? Like, I have water, so water companies, if you want to sponsor me and like give me money to promote your product, I will totally sell out. I am a shameless whore when it comes to this. I need the money, man. I like the money. I like money, alright? Money is really nice. It's always good to have money. All you do is focus on the task at hand. Finding talent. I put away a bowl once I've emptied it and locked my apartment on my way out. My jacket hood held up against the rain for the most of my... My jacket's hood held up against the rain for most of the way, but my hair ended up soaked in the end. I shake my head dry once I'm inside, much to the annoyance of a guy at Golden Zone Fire's front desks. That's a spaghetti from earlier. Delicious. We didn't have meatballs, so I had to like make ground beef, put it in there. I mean, it's like not as good personally. I don't know. I don't really like ground beef instead of just like Italian meatballs. Meatballs. The cafe is largely empty on most weekdays, at least before school lets out. With a bit of searching, I find Axel reclined drowsily in a computer chair that he must have wheeled over to the lounge area. Ooh. I'll bet he'd rather be sleeping in at the Crash Team house, but Axel said they didn't have time to meet me any later. He once waves me over. I pull up a chair from a nearby PC and sit beside him. Plenty to choose from when the place is empty. Do they not have umbrellas outside of Korea? No, everyone just spins from place to place if it rains. So anyway, stunt agreed? Yeah, I'll make the next pickup even easier since I've actually got enough players to point to. I wish Jet would hurry up and ditch her team already. Axel raises an eyebrow and shakes his head at me. She can't do that yet. Jet has a contract. It has to be over soon though, right? Why else would she be putting together a team if she wouldn't be able to play on it? They vary, but most contracts last either 6 months or a year. Best case scenario, she'll be free at the end of this month. That makes sense. The Victory Star League won't let anyone with a contract play without their team's approval. But maybe there's no rule against registering ahead of time? Whatever. I'm sure that Jet has figured that out already. Right. Anyway, you said you've got a lead on the next player, yeah? Yep, a guy named Riva. I'm gonna say Riva, because Riva just sounds cool. Let's go Riva. That name's never gonna get old. Alright. Flint's in and out of the top 8 on the ladder. He's won at least a dozen online tournaments this year. Whoa, what race does he play? Zerg. He's best player. He plays all 3. Ooh. His Terran is his strongest, but he's been known to switch between races during a long set. He doesn't play random. You ever play Zerg, Terran, and Protoss? Whoa, that sounds too good to be true. But this is where it gets weird. He's never turned up for a tournament in person. And when he plays online, some people speculate that Riva It's just an alias for a top player. I'm not convinced though. He's got a very specific playstyle. It's almost like playing against a highly advanced AI. Strong mechanically, but only goes for standard macro games. And I'm thirsty. Stay hydrated, kids. It's the best for you. So how am I going to get in touch with him? Other teams have gone after a player that good. It won't be easy, but I've got a plan. Not another match, please. It worked, didn't it? No, not this time. Riva's on a mean win streak in an online King of the Hill. 12 wins in a row. Granted, most of his games have been against foreigners. It's based in Europe, so it was a weird hour for us. Point is, we're going Zenno tonight, so I beat him, and then use that to convince him to join the team? Hold on, I didn't say anything about beating him. I mean, if you do, I'm not going to complain. You're going to play an honorable macro game. Okay. Riva hates anything that's not standard. Cheese, rushes, aggressive timings, all-ins, one base builds, that sort of thing. So you're going to play a slow, economy-based game instead. But if I play a game with the exact playstyle he's used to, want to get stomped? Maybe, but it's your only chance to get on his good side. Play him, show off your skill, and chat him up. And recruit him. Make it sound so easy. Hey, find your own players if you don't like it. I'm sure there are tons of strategy forum scripts willing to try out. He does have a point. Guess I'm staying in tonight. Fair enough. By the way, what are you so busy with this afternoon? Team League practice. Gonna drill a Zerg of ours to snipe Team Kane Terran race. Match is half a week away. Till then, practice. That's how we do it. Beneath his easy facade, I can tell that Axel doesn't seem too pleased by this circumstance. Right, any final attempts against Riva before I go and practice tonight? Yeah. Hope you like mech. It's all I can do not to groan. My favorite. I'm bad at speaking. The admin said it shouldn't be more than 5 minutes now. Riva just finished extending his record to 13 wins. Jeez, that's a lot. 13? I've already warmed up from practicing all day, so there's no point of loading up a map to drill my micro or anything like that. Only thing I've got to focus on before the game is my build and my nerves. Most players, myself included, tend to get a little bit jittery before a high-stakes match. It's a more serious issue at live events with all the lights and cameras and cheering fans. But it can happen in an online setting just as easily. This King of the Hill is broadcast on a commentated stream. The channel hosting isn't particularly possible, but the exposure can't hurt. This could be really, really badly. Looks like the game's getting started. In the pregame lobby, Riva remains utterly silent, even if I offer a friendly GLGL. Whatever, let's get this going. Grinds out opponents with mech, can play all 3 races, could easily be a hacker. Alright, time to show off Riva. Time to show Riva and everyone else that's watching what I'm made of. Oh yeah. I'm watching my scout across the map when a thought occurs to me. If this guy supposedly hates rushes, I should be able to score pretty easy when it gets him with one. And special proxy build that works very well on this map, especially against the type of player that Axel described Riva as. I might risk angering the person I'm trying to recruit though. Still, the game is being broadcast online. If I win, there's a chance that I could earn enough credit to find another player anyway. Do I really want to go against Axel twice? It's only one game after all. Let's save it. This here. Number 4. Boop. Alright, we're gonna... Let's see what happens when we do this. Why should I have to play a game? Why should I play out some hour-long snore fest just because Riva doesn't like being cheesed? It's part of the game, whether he likes it or not. I divert my scouting SCV's path to the bottom corner of the opponent's national expansion. With luck, he won't see this until it's too late. Proxy Marauder is an incredibly strong build against anyone who expands early. but I can even do damage on the off chance that he doesn't wall off entirely. In my early gas and mineral production, all devoted to this attack, I found myself in a promising position when my first marauder surges from the barracks. Ha! Commander Center first. He built an expansion before producing even a single unit. Punished. I throw down a bunker at the bottom of my opponent's ramp, and he immediately follows suit. But he has absolutely no chance to defend without an army to his name. I left my marauder up the ramp just in time to launch his first marine scamble from a barracks and rush towards his bunker. But before he can get there, my marauder picks him off. And just like that, the game ends. Riva quit out the match without a single word. Phew, that didn't go so bad. Riva went down a little easier than I expected, though. Does this mean I need to continue with King of the Hill? I hadn't considered that. Come on, wrap a conversation with Riva quickly in that case. I'm gonna chat and fire off a message. GG. Licky hard counter for me, lol. Nothing. Even after 30 seconds, there's still no response. Admittedly, I try once more. Yes, you played pretty well. Would you be interested in some practice? What followed my second message is not a response, but a notification that Riva has gone offline. What? What is this guy in such a hurry for? Because I rushed him? How the hell am I supposed to get in contact with this guy now? I don't know how I want to do this. I think to ask through one of the internal organizers for him to unblock me. Before I can do so, I receive an invite for the next game. In pre-game lobby, my new opponent takes a few subtle jabs at my strategy from the last game. Kiki? I don't know that in his name. You haven't watched this Koth stream before, have you? No? Why? Take my advice. Don't tease again if you like your reputation. Rather than pry an answer out of the stranger, I decided to turn on my stream and see what he's talking about myself. And I find that the casters are talking trash about me. Seriously? Just because I did a rush build? What kind of arrogant assholes are these commentators? Screw this. If Riva can't handle a rush and frequents as a king of the hill like this, then why would I bother recruiting him? Frustrated, I make my opponents aware that I'm forfeiting the match and shut off my PC in a huff. I don't know if I should restart this. I feel like this is going though. Well. This is the first time I ever saw that, so let's just do this. That didn't happen. It's not like I hate playing standard or anything. I just don't like that I'm playing straight into this guy's strong point, however. As expected, the game begins with a long calm. Alright. Riva shows absolutely no sign of early aggression, instead focusing entirely on building a strong economy. I use the breathing point to invest heavily into structures for tank production. Ooh. My scout reveals that Riva is doing the same thing, just as Axel said. Looks like it's going to be too long. Drown out tank versus tank positioning war. Riva and I split the map in half. One side litters with his bases, defensive structures and tanks, and one side with mine. I'm not particularly comfortable with the style of play. I prefer an agile army accompanied by dropships, but it's next to impossible to break a meching Terran if they have a strong economy. Whoa, shit, I'm under attack. What happened? Riva's inching his tank line towards the center of the map. He managed to find a weak position in my formation. One of the tanks was a bit too far away from the rest, and I got picked off. A nuke? In a serious game? Not here. Not here either. Where's the nuke? Shit, I need to catch it before I lose my army. Boom. There's the ghost. Ooh. What just happened? Oh. Well. Was that a GG no re? Okay, I can't screw this up. I pop out in a chat box, fire off a message. Your macro is too good, lol. For a while, no response, but just when I had given up hope that he'll message back. Thank you, you play well. You made only a few key mistakes. Perhaps capitalization and grammar? Ugh. Whenever anyone does this to me, I feel obligated to fix my typing. Screw it. I'm way too tired after 40 minutes of positional play. Oh yeah? Well, thanks. I'm actually looking for some practice partners, kinda. Kind of? How? Well, I'm starting a team with a few friends. We're gonna try to qualify for Team League. I see. I'm actually looking to pick up another player at the moment. Would you be interested? From a stance against nothing. Each second tickling by feels longer than the last, but then I'm willing to discuss this possibility. Oh, awesome. We're gonna meet at the Golden Zophyr tomorrow afternoon. You're in Seoul, yeah? You know where it is? Oh, you wish to meet in person? Come on, I've already come this far. Keep it together. Yeah, just gonna hang out with the team and practice for a bit. We're nice, I swear. Another pause, this time longer. I found myself drawing closer and closer to screen anticipation for Reva's reply. Very well, I will meet you and your teammates at Golden Zophyr tomorrow. How do you suggest I find you? Okay, look for the foreigner, lol. I will do so. Goodbye. With that, Riva exits our chat and prepares for his next King of the Hill match. Did I do it? Did I recruit our last player? Can I celebrate yet? No, better to wait. I mean, he's never even been to an event in person before. There's a chance that he won't show. I sit up in my chair and fall into my bed, simultaneously tired and restless. I shut my eyes, but there's no way I'm going to sleep tonight with this hanging on my head. Maybe I should go to Go-Mart. It's not a good idea to drink caffeinated stuff this late at night, but a walk might get my mind off the stress. Oh, it's gonna be that old guy. It's gonna be the dude who works there, and it's gonna be totally dope, and we're gonna become best friends and lovers. Oh, I can't wait. Since meeting Axel and Jet, the pangs of homesickness haven't been nearly as bad. Should I feel guilty that I only want to update my old friends or my parents now that I've actually got something going my way? It's better to keep these small victories to myself. When was the last time I even spoke English? I honestly can't remember. I never had to move around or switch schools when I was a kid, but maybe it's the same thing. You find a groove and stick with it. Keeping in touch with the old friends becomes too difficult. It could be a good thing. More focus on making my esports career work than on what so and so switched his major to. I can't help but feel a little unsure. Putting my old life down isn't easy, knowing that I'll have to pick it up eventually. My thoughts of home fade as the green and white signage come into view. The old man is behind the counter as always, this time restocking the shelf on his side beneath the cash register. I took usual fare from the refrigerators in the back of the store and stepped to the counter. The clerk, haggard eyes linger on me for a moment before he turns to his shelf stocking. Just a moment. I'm in a rush, so I answer him with a nod. I let the drinks rest on the laminated counter and turn to take a closer look at the convenience store. It's compact and clean, like pretty much everything else in Seoul. If it has any employees other than the old man on duty, I don't see him. Most stores don't have foreign snacks or drinks aside from their localized variants, and Go-Mart is no exception for that. I've had to be bold in trying new food. Just as I'm about to step towards a bag of strange-looking trail mix, the clerk's voice sounds from behind. You've been in here quite often, haven't you? I turn surprised. He's staring right at me. Yeah, I'm not... That's okay, isn't it? He paused in surprise, likely at my language proficiency. Proficiency, and then presses right on. More than okay. Those drinks go by themselves. What's your name? I'm Mac. Wait a second. That's not right. Strangely enough, I hadn't had to share my real name with anyone since I come overseas. It just feels unfamiliar on my tongue as I prefer to correct myself. Before I can, the clerk furrows his eyebrows at me. Mac? That doesn't sound like any kind of foreign name I've heard before. How am I in this situation? Damn it. It's hard to explain. Do you know what StarCraft is? The cashier eyes lights up in understanding. I've heard of it. You're a pro gamer then? Yeah, working at it at least. I suppose that explains your late night shopping trips. How long have you been in Seoul? A little more than a month. I like it here. I mean, I would too. It's different from where I live, and it's A-okay with me. Good. It's a fine city. You can call me Mr. Yeon, by the way. It's good to meet you, Mac. I simply nod and then look away. I'm not particularly good at talking to strangers about anything other than StarCraft. The conversation between us doesn't lead anywhere else, so he starts ringing up my drinks with the bottle bagged and offered his smiles. Take care now. Oh, thank you. I like you. You seem cool. I'm going away back to my apartment for an evening of StarCraft and a little sleep. Dun dun. Dun dun. We'll get into this conversation when we go into the next episode. That was worded badly, but that's okay. Yeah, that's the end of my song. Anyway, I hope you have a great day. Be beautiful. And I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you next time. With probably this game, because I don't know if I'll be uploading anything else for a while. You know, just a lot of serious stuff has been going on. You know what, I'm just gonna hold back. But, I'll see you all next time. Yeah, so this is the gratuitous outro.